Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays with Michelle. I'm your host, Michelle Hart, your #1 nutritionist and fat loss specialist. This show is all about how to eat, move, and live to have a fit and healthy life. Today's topic is the perfect 6-step daily routine to burn fat and get lean. Now, I just want to share something. I've been doing this for about 20 years, and this stuff that you're going to learn today works. I've made it my life's mission to help people just like you stop struggling and start to get into the shape that you've been wanting to get into. And it's actually a lot more simple than you think. What you're going to learn today are the exact processes that I use for my clients to help them lose 10 pounds within 30 days and keep it off for good. So I'm really excited that you're here. Now, the problem that I see most people make when they're looking to get leaner and get that flat belly and burn the fat and build the muscle is they're searching for that motivation to get started or even to keep going. That will never work, okay? Motivation is fleeting. We all don't have motivation all the time. So if you're waiting for that, you'll always fail. Instead, what you're going to want to think about is being disciplined. So mentally disciplined. This is what I do and this is when I do it. And so when you have that motivation, you'll even take it further that day. But don't rely on the motivation. Just stick with your plan, all right? And get that mental toughness. And before you know it, you're going to look back and go, oh my gosh, I did it. So just think about this. Just think if I waved a magic wand and said, bing, you are at your perfect weight. You are at your ideal weight. You wake up with energy. You get your stuff done during the day. And when it comes to nighttime, you're tired and you fall asleep and you have the best sleep. You wake up and you are at your best shape. Like that in an instant. What's going to happen is you're going to go, okay, well, what's next? That's great. Now that I have that, what's next? I want you to share something. I want to share something right now that actually was game changing when I figured this out. The joy is in the journey. Okay. The joy is in the journey. So when you have this discipline, you get to look back and go, oh, I did it. I was afraid, or I felt like a victim, or I made all these excuses, but you know what? I was disciplined. I did it. And now look, I am at my perfect weight. Yeah, it may take you 30 days, maybe 60 days. It doesn't matter. The joy is in the journey. All right, that's the key right now. So now that I've kind of shared that kind of backstory, I'm actually going to get into the process, the 6 steps that you're going to learn right now that you can incorporate into your daily routine to burn fat and build sexy, lean muscle. Okay, I have some props. This is going to be a lot of fun, all right? So the first step that you're going to want to do to burn fat and build lean, sexy muscle is you're going to want to clean your orifices. What are orifices? Those are your openings in your body. So one orifice would be your nostrils. And so what you're going to want to do first thing in the morning is grab your palm, place a little bit of water, ideally cool water, in your palm, press one nostril and breathe in just a little bit. And then breathe out. And what you've done is you've cleaned that nostril. That is so important. You need to be able to breathe properly and have open nasal passages. We don't want to have that mucus sitting in there. And then what you do is you close the other nostril and you grab that little bit of water and you breathe it in and snort, like you snort it out. I'm sorry, it doesn't sound sexy, but you're going to feel sexy, believe me. Now you've cleaned your nostrils. The next thing you're going to want to do is clean your face. Again, your palm, cold water, splash your face with cold water. And then you wipe your face. That's all you need to do to wash your face. The third orifice that you're going to want to clean is obviously your bowels. And that is so important. If you're somebody who's backed up and you don't get those nice, easy, clean bowels every day, you're going to want to pay attention to that, because what you're doing then is it's going to be really hard for you to burn the fat and build the muscle, because you're constipated, you're plugged up. You're going to get that big belly because it'll be protruding because you're full of S-H-I-T. Yes, you are. And just getting to a program that allows for a daily movement, 1 to 3 movements, daily bowel a day, you will actually wake up with a flat tummy and keep it. Okay, so that is key. And if anyone here needs some help, I love to talk about digestion and get things moving again. Okay, so we talked about number 1, clean your orifices. Number 2, what you're going to want to do is think about having that 1 liter of clean filtered water. So what you're going to want to do is, we don't want to drink distilled water. We don't want to drink tap water. Why? Distilled water will actually, there's controversy on that, but it's basically dead water. You want to have live water that's clean. You don't want dead water. And the tap water is full of chlorine and other chemicals that actually inhibit good digestion because it affects your gut microbiome. Okay, so we don't want tap water. What you do want is spring water. And so you want to drink it out of metal. We don't want to drink it out of plastic. You can also drink it out of glass. That's totally fine. Something like this. The reason why we don't drink out of plastic is because you're going to be putting chemicals in your body and they harm your hormones. And so if you're a male and you're watching this, you're going to tank your testosterone because you're going to raise a different hormone that allows for the decrease of testosterone, which is adrenaline. So anytime you're too stressed, you're going to decrease testosterone. And we don't want to do that, okay? And for women, it's going to disrupt your hormonal cycle, okay? Because the plastics do that. They're endocrine disruptors. So we don't want to drink out of plastic. We don't want to store things in plastic. We want to drink and store things out of glass or metal, okay? So we're going to start the day. We're going to clean our orifices. And we're going to drink 1 liter of clean water, all right? That's step 2, right? So step 3, we're going to open up your senses. This is in the morning, all right? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get outside first thing in the morning, and you're going to want to touch the earth with your bare feet. Yes, we need to ground our body. Remember, you are from nature. We need to get back into nature. We need to touch nature. We need to put our feet on the ground because Mother Earth has these free electrons that when you put your feet on the ground, these free electrons enter your body and they go into your cells and they enter your mitochondria, which is what makes energy, and you make more energy. You get free energy from Mother Earth by just touching the ground. So the more that you can put your feet on the ground, the more energy you will harvest from Mother Earth. So the second thing you're going to do when you wake up is you're going to want to look near the sunrise. So as the sun is rising, you're going to want to see that and allow those rays to enter your body. What does that do? The photons from the sun enter your eyes, the electrons from the earth enter your body, and now you're tunneling even more energy. You're increasing more ATP. You're like this battery, so you're just recharging your battery to have the best day. The other thing that it's going to do is actually support your eye health, because anytime that you can walk outside without sunglasses, you're actually helping the eye health so that your eyes stay healthy, because we need to be able to be outside and couple ourselves out in nature without wearing sunglasses. In fact, they show studies that those that wear sunglasses during the day are more apt to burn because the body hasn't adjusted to the environment. We want to adjust to nature, okay? So just think about that. The third thing is we're going to want to taste coffee or green tea. Now, I'm going to share with you a coffee that I've just discovered that is clean coffee. And why I'm suggesting this coffee is because it is organic and made from single origin. We want organic coffee. We want it from a single origin. And the reason for that is because coffee is one of the most highly sprayed crops, all right? We don't want to put the spray in our bodies. Again, these pesticides, these herbicides, they actually harm our hormones. So if they're harming our hormones, we can't look and feel sexy. We can't because we're too stressed out. And so just think about doing that, all right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna smell the dew. We are going to smell the dew. I want you to pay attention to nature, because when you start the day enhancing your senses and being part of nature, that's what balances your body for the rest of the day. The morning routine sets yourself for a successful day. So just remember that. Coupling yourself to nature will make the biggest difference, all right? So what we're gonna wanna do then is, after you've done that, I want you to, in the morning, set the intention for the day. So how do you want your day to look? How do you want to show up in the world? What's most important to you? So what I want you to do is see the day how you want it to go and set that intention. And so for me, some days I'll say balanced. Other days I will, be effective. Whatever you need to do, set that intention, because now you're creating your own life. But you've got to start with the morning. Okay, the morning is the key. So we've talked about step one, which is cleaning your orifices. So we want to clean our bodies. We want to have that 1 liter of fresh water and clean water. Then we want to get into opening your senses. So I want you to couple into nature. And then what we're going to want to do, we got to move. We got to move. Because here's the thing, we don't want to be sitting all day. You're going to look like you sit all day, and it's going to be like this. You don't want that. So when it comes to movement, I'm going to recommend something right now. If you're looking to burn fat and build muscle, you're going to want to do some strength training, okay? And only once or even twice a week. That's all you need to do if you're just getting started. And if you need a plan, that's exactly what I offer to my clients. I actually have a home routine. It's a full body workout. It's the one that actually does burn fat and tone the muscles, all right? And it's fun. It makes it, the program that I've created is so fun. You've got to have fun when you do this. So strength training is one. So that's only 1 or 2 times a week. The other times, you're best to go for a walk in nature. And either you go without any electronics, nothing, just go with your buddy or go with yourself. The other thing you can do is you can listen to a podcast, or even download this and listen to it. But that's actually how I do some of my research. Is I download it on my phone, and then I wear these and I listen to an hour podcast while I'm walking. And studies show that when you walk and you listen, you understand and you comprehend it better and you remember it better if you do that sort of thing. But anyways, it makes it fun. And by the end of an hour, you've walked an hour and you're educating yourself. It's the smartest thing actually I've ever done. So that's some of how I get to do my research, is doing that. So think about that. So now we need to think about eating. So here's the thing. The thing with eating is this. Okay, the key to getting lean and burning fat is you only eat when you're truly hungry. So the best part about all this is sometimes we think we're hungry, but we're actually thirsty. But we've already checked that box. We've already had that 1 liter of filtered water, so you know you're not going to be thirsty. That's cool. Also, the movement that you've done allows for even the burning of the fat so much faster. It does speed it up. When you walk and you haven't eaten yet, you're going to be burning fat so much faster. And then when you do eat, you're setting the stage to build muscle. Why? Because when you eat, we're going to want to make sure that you're prioritizing protein. So here you're working out, you're building your muscle, but you need to feed the muscle. You don't feed the muscle with carbs. You don't feed the muscle with fat. You feed the muscle with protein. And so my favorite way to have breakfast is something with a 3-ingredient smoothie, something with protein powder and some berries and coconut milk or almond milk. That's all you need to do for breakfast. You want to have something that you like. And if you're busy, think about having liquid nutrition, not something that takes a long time to eat because you won't digest it. So if you're busy, you need to get to work, or you're at work and you don't have a lot of time to eat, then think about liquid nutrition. Well, a smoothie's perfect for that. And if you don't want a smoothie, think about soup. So creamy soups that has the protein in there. So again, think about liquid nutrition when it comes to breakfast if you don't have a lot of time to eat, or you're struggling for time. Okay, now we're going to get into the 6th step, which is we're going to want to prepare for your sleep ritual. Why? When you're sleeping is when you're actually burning fat. You burn fat when you sleep. It's so simple. All right. And so, but you want to protect your sleep. You want to get the best sleep. And so you need to think ahead to get the best sleep. And the best sleep is really, you've got the morning sunlight, which is good. You've eaten some good meals, that's great. Now 2 hours before bed, you have to stop blue light. What is blue light? So blue light is artificial light. And so that's coming from the phone, it's coming from your computer, it's coming from the fluorescent lights. So all these, if you look at that just before bed, you're telling your body it's 12 o'clock during the day. What's it gonna do? Raise cortisol. If it raises cortisol, you're gonna lower melatonin, your sleep hormone. You don't want to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to mitigate that. And here is my sleep ritual that I'm going to share with you right now that can help you. So the first thing we're going to want to do is get yourself some good blue light blocking glasses. Something like this. And so this will stop that artificial light entering your eyes so that you can continue to make your sleep hormone, which is melatonin, which is exactly what you want to do. So you're going to want to put these on 1 or 2 hours before bed. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to do. The second thing you're going to do is, what I do is I actually wear these at night, and because I like to read, so I'll actually put this on my head and I'll put the light on. And what I'll do is, let's see, yeah. So I'll put the light on like that, and I'll read a book. So this is the book I'm reading right now, and it will actually set the stage. It'll make me sleepy. I'll read it for a while, but then I start to get sleepy, which is exactly what you want. If you have noisy partners or a noisy street, then you're going to want to think about using a white noise machine, because what it does, it stops that noise so that it gives this shh sound, and actually makes you feel, it gets you sleepy. And so you get one of these machines. I got mine at London Drugs, and you put it on a setting that sounds like shh, and then you sleep like a baby. Now, have I taken any supplements? No, I haven't. I've just done these other things that work like a charm. The other thing I do is I also like to use lavender. So lavender is just the ritual that I do. It actually helps you calm down. It gets you ready for sleep. And when you use all these prompts and you keep doing it consistently, then your body knows it's sleep time. So you're going to want to try and keep that same time in the evening for sleep so that the body gets accustomed to it. That's the other part. All right. So I hope that I have helped you today with the 6 steps that are in a daily routine to help you burn fat and get lean. I'm just going to repeat them right now. The first step is you want to clean your orifices, clean your nose, clean your face, and get the bowels moving, okay? The second thing is you're going to want to have that 1 liter of water before you eat, all right? The third thing you're going to want to do is open up your senses, and you're going to go outside, you're going to put your feet on the earth, you're going to look where the sun is rising, you're going to smell the dew, you're going to envision your day and your best day. How is it going to look? Okay, so you plan your day. Oh, that's the intention. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get into some daily movement. So whether it be your workout plan or your walk in the morning, you want to move the body, okay? And then when you're hungry only, we're going to have our breakfast. And make sure that you make protein a priority. I like my 3-ingredient smoothie because it's quick and fast and it tastes delicious. It does get you lean and it helps you build that muscle, okay? And then you want to prepare for sleep. And so you want to create your own sleep ritual that works for you. But remember, we do want to block that blue light, because if you are looking at a screen before bed and you're trying to sleep, it's a mismatch. Your body thinks it's 12 o'clock during the day and you're wondering why you can't sleep, because you told the body it's 12 o'clock. So it's going to wake you up. So I truly hope this has been helpful, and I just want to share that if you do like this and you're looking to lose 20 pounds in just 12 weeks without starving or depriving, so that you wake up, you feel energized, look and feel 10 years younger, that's exactly what I have available for you. I only have 2 spots left. My program starts on Monday. I have 2 spots. I'm only taking 10 women, and I have 2 spots left. And so if you're interested in something like that, I am going to guide you all the way through with my 9 steps. I have a unique system that does work, proven time and time again. And so I only got 2 spots. So if you're interested in that, please send me a direct message, Slim, and I can show you what the program looks like to see if it's a fit for you. Okay. So thank you for joining, and I hope you've enjoyed today. And send me a message. Let me know how you liked it or not liked it. And I'll see you next week on Wellness Wednesday with Michelle at 3:30. Have a great day.